So this is the forecast for people who's born under the year of the dragon for year 2018. Okay. Now, for people who's born under the year of the dragon, you need to take extra precaution this 2018 because it's not going to be a very favorable year for you. Your sun is in clash with Haisui, and most of the decisions that you're going to be making this year will not be, let's say, luck won't be on your side. Okay, if you want to move to a new location, new business, new relationship, and new job, I don't feel like by decision or by force or by will it's very favorable for you, or it's actually advisable. If you feel like there is something that you just couldn't really take anymore or stay in one situation or place, then wait for life to make its default choice and not by you. Okay, and you can take it from there. You also need to watch out for your finances and health. Marriage, most of the dragon people will have a lot of rocky marriages and rocky relationships and communications. Singles, you will have a lot of you will be meeting more of people with baggages, psychological problems, and toxic people. Okay, so be very careful about that. There will also be an issue about obsession from people who's born under the year of the fire and earth dragon. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's start first with Aries dragon. Okay, what's gonna be coming your way? And I'll just make this a little bit quick. Okay, because the other forecast, they're very, very long, and the other one just took like 2.5 hours. It's oof. Aries, in your relationship, you feel like there's something that you need to make a decision about. Aries dragon, okay? You can feel that there is something off that's been going on in your partner's side or in your partner's life, and you feel like you just want to put a stop to this whole situation or this whole nonsense thing, because everything and every sign that you've already asked for it already come up to the surface, and it's all obvious. Okay, now, okay, there you go. Now, the good thing about here is that even though your love life for this year will be going upside down, your career will somehow be safe. Okay, I don't feel like it is something that you need to be so confident about, but it's something that you can at least relax your mind. Okay, family issues, there will also be some betrayal that's going to be coming from a family member that you will know about the truth, or that you will know about this around during the fire months, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, well, Sagittarius months or times, and there will be a lot of controversies that you will also have to face, gossips that's that you don't even know where it came from, and information that will be more of misleading. Okay, I also feel like during the first 2 months of summer there will be some happiness, but I feel like there will also be some rumors that you have to face, which is, of course, rumors are rumors, but then sometimes it's founded, sometimes it's unfounded. The first quarter of the year for you will be more of, you'll be a little bit dismissive and evasive. Okay, there are some problems that you don't want to deal with. There are some problems that you will try to confront, but then you're going to back off. And there are some problems that you just feel like it's much better for you to walk away. Second quarter of the year, there will be happiness, there will be some bliss, and a periodical, let's say, success and happiness, but not that much. Okay, third quarter of the year, there will be a lot of changes, transition, like something's about to end, something's about to start, Something's about to fade away and something's about to be born. Okay? But I feel like Aries dragon, your love life this year will be very highlighted, especially if you're already having a lot of problems with your partner communicating. The rocky marriages, especially when it involves alcoholism or drinking, it's definitely gonna end up in a divorce around September this year. Okay? You will also be discovering a lot of things that your partner has been lying to you about money all this time. Now, when it comes to careers and finances, you will be safe, but then you still have to save up for the rainy days because of because of the poor health that you're going to be having this year. Okay? I don't see any major operations or major thing that you have to be worried about, but there will be some frequent trips and a frequent admission to the hospital this year. So be very careful. You are also very prone to accidents. Okay? Accidents, bone injury, and physical injuries. Alright? Friends, I feel like most of your friends, especially around earth sign people, there will be a lot of tricks that they're gonna try to pull off on you. And if ever that you're in a relationship with someone who's an air sign, you are waiting for this person's initiative, okay? Or nudge if whatever they're going to be doing is right, or whatever they're going to be doing is something that you just need to make a decision about and finally move on. Around the month of April, there will be some changes into your home and environment. Either someone's going to be moving in or moving out of the house, and this is the start of the transitional phase that you have to go through alone. Okay, so let's take a look. Taurus dragon. Nice card for you, Taurus. Taurus dragon. First quarter of the year, there will be accomplishments that you're gonna be making. You'll be very happy with it. I also feel like there will be a change in your home environment, or you will be relocating around the month of April. And I feel like someone's gonna be moving out, which is you, and because you want to make a brand new beginning. The thing here is, especially for those Taurian dragons that are very successful in their career, something is about to end in your personal life, which is you haven't really filled this up and you haven't really paid attention to this while the problem was still raw and, you know, still small. But now it has gone into bigger proportion, and it's like it's already all over the place. The problem is already big and you just don't know how to contain it anymore. So definitely for you to resolve the problem, you feel like it's much better for you to walk away and move out of the house. The month of July for you, you will be receiving news, or you will suddenly know about a particular truth or news about someone who is betraying you or committing an affair, okay, or committing a betrayal, and that is, it's more likely to confirm everything that you have been like feeling and more of your hunches. Okay, chances are I don't feel like you're going to be confronting, but you will just prefer to stay quiet, keep it to yourself, and keep on moving on with your life. You will be putting your head and delving more into your career and honing more of your future. This year you're going to be in a very safe zone this from end of spring until, well, the entire season of summer. Okay, I also feel like for female Taurian dragons, be careful if you're pregnant, because chances are there is a huge possibility of miscarriage because of the stress that you're going to be intaking. Okay, now second quarter of the year, there will be a lot of projects and there will be a lot of trips that you're also going to be making. So if you're going through some difficult personal problems right now, this is a good time for you to unwind and take off your mind, okay, from all the stress and depressions. Third quarter, there will be a lot more correspondences, meetings, prospects, and projects, but everything will be at a still. Last quarter of the year, there will be some changes and choices that you have to make between two people. Both are fire signs, but I feel like these are not really both good for you. Okay? There are also some news about job that you have to make and an offer that will be given to you. But if you feel like you're already safe and you're already like good and stable in your job right now, no need to consider any other job prospects, because this is not really a good year for you to change anything major in your life. Okay? Now, if you're actually with an air sign, definitely this person is going to be walking away from you to be with someone who's an earth sign. And I also feel like if you are with a fire sign, then this person will just temporarily run away, but then they will be back after 3 months. And lastly, okay, that flipped over. And lastly, I feel like you are the one who will be acting more of an air sign, because you just want to concentrate in your own world. And you don't have time for drama, even though it's already eating you up on the inside. The thing here is you will experience frequent chest pains, nape pains, and migraine, because you are trying to escape from the reality, and you're trying to escape from the pain that you are supposed to be feeling, because you don't want to dwell on the drama, so you are forcing yourself to focus on other things. But you know what, sometimes it's also healthy to let out whatever that's inside of you. There's nothing wrong if you want to cry, you know. It's even wrong if you will just try to contain it to yourself and not be able to express it fully or pour it out. Alright? And lastly, I feel like you are the one who will be walking away entirely from the relationship problems that you've been facing right now. Singles, it's going to be hard for you to find the right one. It's going to be hard for you to find right prospects, or even prospects that could last for months. Okay? Most of the people that you will be meeting this year, single Taurians, Taurian dragon, will be all about for casual stuff and not not really ready to commit. Alright. Gemini dragon, let's take a look. Oof. Wow. Be careful with that person from the past who's going to be coming back into your life, especially if it's a fire sign, in Chinese sign or in Western sign. First quarter of the year, there will be a lot of false pretenses and deceptive people who's wearing masks, intentions that are not really clean. Now, also be careful with some business deals or people that will be like offering you too good to be true investments or work contracts or projects, because it will turn out to be a sham, or it will turn out to be something that it's not really that solid or stable. Okay? Now, second quarter of the year, you will feel a little bit lost and you will feel a little bit isolated, because there will be a lot of controversies, problems, stress, depressions, frustrating moments, and things at work that you will be facing alone, because it seems like you're the only one who can resolve this, but you're looking for someone who can rely on. So at this point, you shouldn't really codepend, and you shouldn't really expect that there will be some help from others' resources, even if you're already with someone, or even if you're already married, because your partner won't even understand whatever it is that you're going through. Now, third quarter, there will be lump sum of money that you'll be receiving. There will also be a success in a project that right after all those hurdles that you're going to be going through at the second quarter of the year, it will be making it up to you. Okay, so it's not going to be a bad year after all for you, Gemini Dragon. Last quarter of the year, you will be receiving an award and you'll be receiving recognition, but this will be all throughout December, January, and Feb. Okay, so be careful with someone who's going to be coming back into your life, especially that this person will be very persistent in communicating back with you. If you're already taken, this will create more distance and more rift in your current relationship problems, and chances are that your partner will just accuse you of cheating, even though you're not. But I feel like you will be bridging the gap, and you will be bridging the communications again, because this person, even though this person is kind of have tried to ruin you, or have caused you a lot of great heartbreak in the past, you still have feelings and you still have that curiosity, okay, what this person is really up to. Things will start turning around, and I feel like around the time of August and November, there will be a reconnection, okay? You will be playing tricks with somebody that you're with, but unfortunately, your emotions will be very transparent, and it will be easy for the person that you're with to notice that you are up to something, okay? But right after that, around the month of August, you will be focusing on your work, and you will be leaving someone or something behind and just concentrate in your present life, okay? An air sign woman or an air sign person will be communicating with you for money, and I feel like this is to either get the money back or to offer you something for which is more likely a very good deal, like something is up for sale, okay? But be very careful with your finances, especially if your finances this year is not going to be that stable. But the last quarter of the year, it will be very, very good for you, as you will be receiving lump sum of money and recognition. Well, more likely settlement if you're also fighting for a like a court thing, like a divorce or child custody, okay? Now, if you're with a water or fire sign, I feel like these two signs will start moving away from you, even though they have very strong feelings for you. But they want to give you enough space to think about what do you really want to attain, and where do you really want to take this relationship, into what level. Okay, so they will try to understand your ordeals and whatever it is that you're going through, but you also need to understand their feelings, that they don't want to witness any of your, let's say, lies, okay, because they're gonna know. Now, in the month of April, someone's gonna be walking away, or someone's gonna be, let's say, leaving temporarily out of your life and out of your house. And then June, July, and August, there will be some disappointments, frustrations, and someone's going to be chasing someone's tail. Either you are going to be chasing your partner, or your partner will be chasing you back. All right, but in overall, I feel like you will be facing the weather alone, because there will be a lot of miscommunications, misinterpretations, and it seems like nobody wants to listen to you. The main problem here that I can see in your 2018 year, Gemini Dragon, will be all about your love life and family. Not so much about finances. I feel like you're still going to be well secured and will be standing in a better ground, but when it comes to relationships, this is something that will be tearing you apart, and might also take your focus and your concentration in achieving that award or that thing around the end of the year. All right, someone's going to be acting so cut off and dry, all high and mighty, and this is something that you just couldn't really deal with anymore. So, distances and separation, it is actually in your cards this year, and reconciliation, I don't see that yet, especially if you'll be making a like a permanent decision. Okay, let's take a look. Cancer Dragon. Oh, Cancer Dragon. Well, middle of the year, it's not really going to be that favorable, but I feel like you're going to be starting the year with a big bang. Ooh. And ending it with a disappointment. Now, now Cancer Dragon, the first quarter of the year for you will be very good. Financially, you will be sealing, you will be closing a lot of deals. You will be making a lot of very good and impressive negotiations. You'll be making a very good impression with your bosses. And I feel like you will also be offered another job opportunity. But right in the middle of the year or around the month of summer, be very careful, as this is not going to be a very favorable season for you. Okay, be careful with someone who's a fire sign, and this is actually the threat for your success. If you feel like this person deserves more of your attention, it's already up to you, but I feel like the more you pay attention to this person, the more this person will just drag you away from your goals and targets. Second quarter of the year, things will start steering up and will change. Well, change for the better and change for the worse as well. I can see two sides of changes that you have to face. Third quarter, I feel like you need to pay attention to the details, especially if you'll be making some large or major purchases. And I feel like there is a situation, or there is a more likely a lifestyle that you have to turn your back to. Last quarter of the year, it will be more of a very disappointing closing and ending of the year for you. Okay, love life, I don't feel like this is something that will be bothering you, but I feel like you will have a lot of problems with controversies, gossips, office politics, and people who will be backstabbing you and attacking you out of nowhere. I feel like your love life will be very neutral this year, as I don't see much disturbances. I don't see any progress as well. It will remain the same as it is. But your relationship or your communications with other people, this is the one that's going to be like tearing your sanity apart. And I feel like you need to curb down your tongue whenever you get upset, because it might just lead you into a court battle. Okay, and right in between, I feel like there is someone around you who is going to be like spreading a lot more things, which is unfortunately this person is the one that you've been trusting to, and you will just discover around the month of October that this person is intentionally getting information from you to spread it to other people. Okay, because this person is secretly envious and jealous of you. The month of November, you'll be acting cold and distant towards a lot of people, and you'll be more mean and straight to the point when it comes to your work. Alright? I also feel like you will also decide to move or relocate to a new house or a new city, and you're still going to be thinking about that person from the past that you're still stuck with. And for Cancer Dragons who's actually in a long distance relationship because of your work, This is something that you need to pay attention to, because definitely there is something that will be changing, and more likely more icebergs that will be getting in between you and your partner who is far from you. Okay, if you want to fix up this relationship, you better move in together, or you better like merge together. Okay, so let's take a look. Leo Dragon. I'm feeling a little bit drowsy again because of the medicine that I took. Anyway. Leo Dragon. This is the card of dragon, okay? But in Rider-Waite, this is the card of Emperor. Well, Leo Dragon, I feel like it's more of a very neutral year for you. You're gonna have a hard time fulfilling your wishes, your desires, and whatever it is that you are trying to get a hold of, or that you are desiring to possess. And you need to wait for the next year for whatever it is that you're wishing, or whatever it is that you're aiming for. I also feel like someone's gonna be walking out of your life because you haven't been that, let's say, attentive to your partner, and attentive to your needs, and attentive to your relationship issues. Someone's gonna get tired of you and will be walking away from you, and you feel like there will be some resentments that you will be feeling around the month of summer, or around the time of summer, but it's gonna be a little bit late. Okay, because the person that you're with, they have taken and endured a lot of pain and agony when they were still with you, but right after that, I feel like it's something that they just couldn't really take it anymore. Okay, first quarter of the year, there will be a lot of new beginnings, new projects, baby projects, but I don't feel like you're gonna be moving anywhere, because it's more of everything will be in the waiting. Second quarter of the year, you will start looking back into the past, reflecting into yourself and reflecting to your actions, and changing about how you approach life and its problems. Third quarter, you will somehow feel like the foundation that you used to have is already hollow, and it's time for a change. Last quarter of the year, there will be a lot of ideas that you will be like coming up with, but the communications will be blocked, and I don't feel like this is the right time for you to push your idea. You have to wait for a few more months for the year to change. And right in between, there will be a big disappointment that's going to be coming to you, which is, I feel like it's going to come from your family, and from your marriage, or from your love life. Single Leos, be careful with some casual encounters, because I feel like you're going to be let's say you're gonna get entangled with someone who has a vice, or someone who has a very dirty lifestyle, and I feel like this person will be dragging you down into their sad life. Okay, be very careful about that. Someone is also coming into your life, single Leos, younger fire sign and a water sign. And for married Leos, definitely there will be a betrayal that's going to be discovered around the end of the year. Alright, so be very careful about it. Let's take a look. Virgo Dragon.